Good morning, everyone. This is Lawson Ahmed, and I'll be teaching you English today. All right. So, what we're going to look at is past participle adjectives and descriptors built using or ending with ed and ing verb forms. First of all, let's see the objectives we have during this lecture. By the end of this lesson, the student you will be able to identify participle adjectives, distinguish between ed and ing adjectives, use participle adjectives correctly in sentences. Let's have a warm up. Alright, look at the picture or situations below and describe how people might feel. So, watching a scary movie, how do you feel? Receiving a surprise gift, taking a difficult test. In these situations, how do these sentences make you feel? Yes, and what causes that feeling? Alright, so we shall introduce this by seeing what are participle adjectives. And these are adjectives formed from verbs. Number one, ing adjectives that describe the person, thing, or situation that causes the feeling. These describe the situation, thing, or person that causes the feeling. For example, words like interesting, exciting. Now, we might bring an example of a sentence and we say, the movie is exciting. So, the thing that causes the feeling was the movie. Our participle adjective is exciting. So, ing adjectives, they cause the feeling. And ed adjectives describe the person who experiences the feeling. For example, if we look at the same words, interesting, but here, the one who experiences the feeling. So you must be excited or interested. So we have a sentence here. I am excited about the movie. I, the person, experiences the feeling. I am excited. So remember, ing causes the feeling and ed experiences the feeling. Let's go through some guided practice together. Choose the correct participle adjective. Number one, the book was very A. Interested, B. Interesting. So what do you think? Here, the book will cause the feeling of excitement. So the book was very interesting. And here, the students were dash during the lecture. A. Bored, B. Boring. Now the students are experiencing the feeling, so we are using bored. The students were bored during the lecture. Now number three, the news was A. Surprised, B. Surprising. Now here, as you see, the news isn't a person, it doesn't experience feelings, so it causes them. So the news was surprising. Number four, she felt dash after hearing the results. A. Excited. B. Exciting. Now this is a person. She has to experience the feeling. So she felt excited. ed after hearing the results. Now you can see our answers here. Yes. So my question to you is, why do we use ing form in some sentences and the ed form in others? Is anyone? Yeah. So we use ing in situations where the there's something that causes a feeling, and ed where someone, a thing, a situation, or a person experiences a feeling. All right. So this is your independent practice, everyone. So complete each sentence using the correct form of word in parentheses. These are the questions there for your practice. And the challenge activity, you, after doing this first one, I'll go through and check. Yes, everyone, it is independent. Remember, you have to do it on your own, and I'll see what you have. There's also a challenge here. You have to write two original sentences, one using an ing adjective and another using ed adjectives. All right. So this is the end of the lecture. Today we learned that participle adjectives come from verbs. Ing adjectives describe the cause of a feeling. For example, the movie was exciting. The cause was the movie. They are describing it as being exciting. Ed adjectives describe the person experiencing the feeling. For example, we were excited. We experienced excitement. We were excited. All right. This is an exit ticket. So let's see. Choose the correct word. The game was, in brackets, exciting or excited. Right. Excited. Exciting. So the game was exciting. I felt bored during the meeting. And yes, it is. I felt bored during the meeting. The instructions were confused. And yes, the instructions were confusing because the feeling. Alright, this is your homework. You write 5 sentences using participle adjectives, 3 with ing adjectives, and 2 with ed adjectives. Alright, everyone, well done. Great job, everyone. Goodbye. This is the end of the lesson.